Timelines and urgency. That had me thinking today because I've been getting asked how many speeches you're going to do in a certain time and when's it going to be and can you do it? And I'm thinking, oh my, it was an interesting question. But it did get me thinking, okay, how many speeches do I want to prepare? How many do I want to deliver? Where do I want to deliver them? How far along in the process is that going to take me? What is my process? You see, as soon as we're asked a question, our brain goes into overdrive, and there we go. The question is timelines and urgency. Did you read my article that goes with this? Timelines and urgency. So, what is it that drives us? What drives you? What pushes you through? You get up in the morning to push your way through the day and to do whatever it is that you do, and do that by the week and the month and by the year and year after year to live the life. I know everyone's life is so different, and all of us are the same. Life is that roller coaster, really. And it can be a roller coaster that's awful and full of trauma, or it can be a roller coaster that's full of adventure and crap. Oh my God. Oh yeah, crap. So we can reframe, and it doesn't reframe really quickly, but it can be reframed. So we have to always think, what is it that drives us? What makes us tick? And how does it drive us? And in what particular way do we come to the result? Because that result is going to reward us or bite us. That's my thought. It'll reward us or bite us. And that could be on just the little, you're going to make dinner. Well, if you burn it all and don't pay any attention to it, that's going to bite us. We're going to have to do it again. If we are cooking dinner and it all turns out beautifully because we're paying attention and folding it together and watching the times, then we're going to have the reward of a lovely dinner. So what is it that drives us? See, if we look at the little things that are driving us, the little goals, the little strategies, and check out, observe how we are. What's the thinking process that's going on? What is it that we're putting in layers? And you'll see it because you'll repeat the process. You'll start to recognize your pattern. And my pattern is deadlines. First off, if I say I'll do something, I'll do it. I am learning over the last couple decades to really think about, do I really want to do it? Am I really going to do it? And how am I going to work that in? And am I going to be happy about it when I'm done? So those are kind of my things now. So what is it that drives us to do it in a particular way and do it by a special final date? Well, if I switch that around into the game, again, I'll recognize if my game is getting overwhelming, and that's not going to be good. So I'll choose to have healthy boundaries around that. But then do I want to let the team down? Do I want to not play in the game? What is it? So we have to think, okay, really go into some good, deep thought about what it is that we're really doing. I was going to say choosing to do, because if we're not choosing to do it, now we're letting the tail wag the dog. That's always an interesting vision to me. Here's the dog. Okay, the tail's going and the dog is whipping around behind it. So what is the cause of urgency? And that urgency and cause needs to be lit up by your own energy and your own desires and wants with a goal in mind. And we're all very different. So we really owe it to ourselves to understand what makes us tick. Why are we doing something? Once I stepped back and started observing not only other people, because that's easy. Now, if I can observe you, I can start to judge you and criticize you and so on. Or I can observe you and start to find you catching all the things right and whatever I figure is right, giving you compliments and supporting you. Same thing, different intention, right? We have to be very careful that how we treat others is observed and that's what we're going to get back. So if you're going to be harsh on others, they're going to be harsh on you back. And it can't go any other way unless that other person is ahead of you in the spiritual sense, ahead of you in the forgiveness sense, and just recognizing we're all on our path. People are interesting, aren't they? I find life is a game, and the people are all the players, and it's always changing so much. So I sit back and I observe the different personality types, what I think I'm seeing in there. I use my imagination, my intuition, and wonder, why would they do that? What's making that happen? And sometimes I even go and check it out to see if I'm on track. Be careful of that one. If it backfires, you might get more than you were planning on. But it all comes down to how confident and comfortable are you in the balance that you're creating. And if you're off balance, that's up to you to find out, what am I putting myself off balance about, and sorting it out and coming back to center. Like the airplane, we don't want everybody out on the tips of the wing, weighing it down and taking it there. Really, timelines and urgency comes back to our personal growth, our personal balance, and our personal choices to be aware of. Doesn't mean we say yes, 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 yes. Doesn't mean we say no, 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 no. It means we take a moment to breathe, figure out our balance, then make a decision and act. Wouldn't that be lovely to get the power of the words so that we can actually have effective communication that works with people? That's the power of choosing our words. It is Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. I know you can do it, and you know I can help. Please like, follow, make some comments, but above all, go to link.sandravox.ca. It's in the write-up. And please click on the second button, which is going to be for a webinar, a free come in and meet and greet, or you can have a discovery call. And very soon I'm going to be having some classes. All the best. Good night.